Is your guys' Google business profile suspended, deactivated? Are you guys missing reviews that aren't coming through? If you're having any trouble with your Google business profile, it's easy as hell to fix. Keep watching. You should know by now that I've launched a Discord. The Discord channel now has about 1,300 junk removal business owners in there. Discord is a community. It's an app you can install on your phone, your computer, where we can talk with each other, chat, share ideas, and inspire each other. I have all of my free resources in there. So if you're looking for my pricing sheet, my check-in, check-out sheet, the services I use, anything that I give for free is in the Discord channel. So if you want to talk to me and have access to me and talk to 1,300 other people, join the Discord channel. What up, guys? My name's Andrew. I'm a serial entrepreneur, software engineer, and a junk removal business owner. I started a junk removal business as a stepping stone to return to my passion of technology and apps. I invite you to stick around, hang out, follow me on my journey from becoming a junk removal business titan to building a $1 billion home services app, and that is true. Hi, kitty. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Say hi. So let's talk about the main content now before we jump into the screen sharing. I have 4 locations, right? LA's pretty big. So I started with one location up in Ventura County, did a second location in LA, but LA is so big I wanted to have one in the south part of LA and then one up in the northern part, kind of where the San Fernando Valley is. And then I did a 4th location, Orange County, which I got approved and I was gonna start sending reviews, but I haven't launched the Orange County location yet. So I have 4 locations. 1 or 2 was suspended, and then one of them, none of the photos were getting uploaded. None of the photos were being approved. So we're gonna go over how to fix that, guys. And then also, this is how you fix the missing reviews. If you guys have some reviews that are going through, or that you know people are giving you reviews, but they're not showing up, Google's automated filtering bots and spam comments and all that, Google sometimes locks those reviews up. So all you gotta do is do a simple little request and your reviews will pop up. We're gonna talk about how to unsuspend your profile, and I guess I'll briefly talk about multiple locations too. So if you guys want to know how to do multiple locations, I have 2 physical locations and 2 service area locations. Here's what I wanna talk about real quick with the multiple locations. Before we dive into unsuspending and all that, guys, how I got multiple locations, because this is where most people get suspended, is they try to set up another location, or a second, a 3rd location. And sometimes people's first location just gets suspended. First things first is you can try to trick Google and you can get away with it. You can get away with a co-working space, a shared office space. Sometimes you can get away with a certain private mailbox depending on how that company registers their address. If it's an obvious like PO box, not gonna work. But there's a lot of places that have an address and you get a mailbox in that building and Google doesn't see it in their system as a private mailbox location, but rather than a business. So you wanna try to find one of these like co-working spaces where it's a shared office space. They have a private mailbox feature, but they're not registered to Google as a private mailbox. So the best way to do this, guys, is just Google around your area, talk to some shared office spaces, talk to some co-working spaces, and call a couple private mailbox companies in your area that rent out mailboxes and ask them, is your address registered as a private mailbox to Google? And then you'll find out immediately. The other solution, which I did in the beginning, is I used my personal address. Some people use their apartment and that can work. That absolutely works. It's worked for me multiple times. And even if you get suspended, you could unsuspend it easily. But your options are find a mailbox, use your house for a physical location. There's a lot of myths, rumors, not myths or rumors, but a lot of talk, and nobody's ever really gonna know because Google doesn't give you a handbook of the algorithm and you just don't know. But there's a lot of talks about service area locations versus physical locations. Physical location means you actually have a physical address and you pop up as a pin on the Google map. And then when somebody's driving in your area and they search for Burger King or junk removal, you theoretically should show up as your pin in that general vicinity, depending on the competition, how many reviews, how active, yada, yada, yada. Some people believe that that is stronger than having a service area location because you can have a service area location as well, and that service area location might cover all of Los Angeles, but there's no pin for where you to show up. So Google just has to use its algorithm to decide when to show you up. There's no physical address. You're claiming all of Los Angeles, which is insane. That's a giant area. I don't want to get too much into what's better, what doesn't work, but I'm going to tell you, you can absolutely get away with having multiple physical addresses, multiple service area address locations, and have them all validated and approved by Google, and you only have one company with one registered company address. You can absolutely do this. We're going to dive into it in just a minute, and I'm going to explain how I got all 4 of these approved, and a couple of them got suspended, and how I unsuspended them. So, and the reason why I bring up the multiple locations, because when you decide that you want to have multiple locations because you want to show up in different areas, and maybe you live in a big city and you want multiple pins everywhere, you may get suspended. And I remember when I first got suspended, I freaked out. I think at the time I had 200 reviews. I'm at close to 500 across 3 of my locations. And I didn't realize how easy it was to get unsuspended. As long as you actually register the company in your name, you'll be fine. Let's dive into the screen recording. If you like what you're seeing and you like my content, please like, comment, subscribe, say something, comment something down below, like the video. It helps the algorithm and lets me know you guys want me to keep posting. Please just comment real quick, say something down below, say Andrew is awesome, say Jedi junk removal, or just ask a question or tell me what you want to see in the next video. Anyways, back to the video. Okay guys, so first thing first is let's start with my Google Maps locations, right? Because I want to show you what I've been through and what I've come to understand after being suspended twice, photos not going through, and having a panic attack when it happened the first time, I don't know, a year ago, something like that. So you'll see I have, how many reviews do I have now? 272 on my first location in Ventura County, 175 on that location, and 33 on that. So I'm at 480 reviews across 3 profiles, right? We have 2 locations, but there's a reason why I have 3 profiles. I technically have 4, as you'll see here, a new Orange County location that I've yet to launch. But the reason why, guys, is LA is so big. So if you're in a city or, you know, a big county or whatever, and you want to have multiple locations, even in the same city. So I got 2 pin locations, and then these are 2 service area locations. I am doing some testing. I might switch these to a physical location, but the point is, guys, is, oh wait, sorry, no, this is the service area location. So I have 1 service area location. 2, Orange County, but I haven't started using the Orange County one yet. Jedi junk removal, San Fernando. There it is. Okay, so you'll see that it shows a service area location, and this is my newest one, guys. But this is called a service area location rather than having a pin like so. Right? The internet is going super slow. So now that you guys have seen that I have multiple locations, that you can get away with it, even though I only have my LLC, which is registered to, I don't even think it's registered to this address. It's registered to an older address. It doesn't matter, guys. And what I'm getting to is there's 2 ways when you get suspended to reinstate. You can do it yourself, or you can have somebody who's been around the block and knows exactly what documents to submit, and just to get you unsuspended as fast as possible because they've done it 1,000 times. Now, if you want to do it yourself, it's pretty simple. You Google suspended business profile from Google, you'll hit request reinstatement, and I've done this myself too, and they just wanted a couple more forms. But at the end of the day, I ended up hiring somebody because I got it done a lot quicker. I'm going to show you who I hired, and the only form that I gave him that got me reinstated all of my locations, even though there's multiple addresses, the address was different on the form. You can do the reinstatement yourself. Did you already reinstate? So you can go through this whole process, right? No, and it's, are you the official representative? Yes. You go through this whole thing, and it's going to ask you to attach a document for proof that you own the company, essentially. And that's usually the reason why people get suspended. So unless you're not doing anything too crazy, and I was worried, guys, because I had bought in fake reviews in the very beginning, like 20 of them. So I was like, maybe I finally got caught with my fake reviews. No, you just need to prove that you're a legit business and that you're registered and that you're not just some schmuck who just registered a company on Google, because they want to verify that these are legit businesses. So I went through this and I submitted no documentation. I got an email back from Google asking for documentation. They send you a list of things that they want you to send. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go get somebody on Fiverr, try it out, somebody who knows what to do, and just resubmit it with the right documents, because I didn't want to waste any more time. I was panicking. So I was like, fuck this. I'm going to hire somebody. So you'll see I paid this guy, the same guy, 2 times in a row, $52. He got both profiles reinstated. It was this guy right here, Zahid. He's top G. He got me all fixed up on all of my profiles, and I was able to create a fourth one. So this guy right here, you can see that the only form I gave him was my EIN form. And he said that's good enough. And then I told him I filled the reinstatement form already. We went through all of this with him, but the only form he needed was the EIN number, the EIN form from the IRS. Now I'm going to show you this, but you'll see, guys, this address on the EIN form from the IRS does not match any of the addresses that I had, even when I was suspended. And this form was good enough to get me reinstated. If the EIN form isn't good enough, you might need to give them either your articles of incorporation if you're an S Corp, or articles of organization, I believe, if you're an LLC. If you're an LLC, those two forms should be plenty good enough and proof of ownership so that Google will in fact believe that you're a legit business and will reinstate your profiles. Now, I had all old addresses on the EIN, and Jedi Junk Removal at the time was an LLC. It's an S Corp now, so it's articles of organization, but it was an old address, guys. So point being, you can try this first. It'll ask for an attached document. Attach your EIN number. Do that yourself. That should completely prove to Google. And if you guys don't want to go through this yourself, you could hire Zahid. I'll put his link to his profile in the video description below if you guys want to hire Zahid. Zahid did great. He got it done. The first one in a couple days. The second one took about 3, and both of my profiles were back. That is how you reinstate your suspended profiles. We're going to get into the next topic for people who believe they have missing reviews. This one you want to use, and I'm going to put these links in the video description, guys. This one you actually want to use the contact form for the Google Business Profile contact form. So what you're going to do, select the profile that you think might be having some reviews not coming through. Just type in missing review, hit next, review missing, next step, email, and then what is your name? What is your relationship? I own the business, junk removal, business address, okay, business profile ID. Let me show you how to do that. What you're going to do is go see your profile, pull it up on Google. One way you can do this, make sure you're logged into your Google account, and you can just search your own business, and you will get these little dots right next to your business. Business profile settings, I think advanced settings, business profile ID, bada boom, bada bang. I hit copy, I go back to here, put that. Has the profile recently been suspended or disabled? I was just say I'm not sure because I have been. Does this profile belong to a school? How many reviews do you think are missing? 11 to 25. Are new reviews being published? Yes. So just go through all of this and hit submit, and you will get an email back from Google within the week. I don't think I have any missing reviews right now, guys, so I don't need to submit this, but I know this is how it's done. You'll get an email back from Google saying, 25 reviews have been confirmed and added back to your account. So, guys, long story short, don't be alarmed if you get suspended. It is an easy fix if you can prove that you own the company, as long as you weren't doing some crazy, sketchy shit. And to make you feel better, guys, I bought like 20 reviews on my first profile in the very beginning. All the way back to the beginning of my videos, I talk about this. Like, I bought reviews on Thumbtack, I bought reviews on Google to just get the ball rolling, because I didn't have a lot of friends that or family to leave me reviews. But I wanted like 10 to 20 5-star reviews. I did that in the beginning, and I was scared my profile was going to be suspended forever, but it was just fine. So I hope that gives you guys some confidence if you do get suspended. And like I said, guys, if $50 is not a big deal to you and you just want to get this done immediately, you can hire the same guy I did for $50. And I'm going to show you guys what to do when you actually have somebody help you. Might as well just show you really quick. If you have somebody help you, you're going to go up here to your business profile settings again, and then you're going to go to managers, and you're going to add a manager. So you'll see all the managers, and you will add Zahid or whoever's helping you do this process for you. You'll make them a manager. They'll do all the submissions for you. Bada bing, bada boom, and you're done. And then you can remove them as soon as you are reinstated with Google. So I hope that helps. If you guys have Google suspension problems or review problems or multiple locations, I hope I answered a decent amount of information in this video about that. And if you have any questions, any more technical questions that I may have forgot, please leave a comment in the video. Thank you so much, and peace. And that is how you guys fix your Google business profile. That's how you get your missing reviews back. like I showed you guys just now, it's fairly simple, and you could even just pay somebody to do it for a few bucks. But as always, guys, I leave you with this. Success is often covered in dirt, but so is gold at one point. Toodles! Whoopsh.